What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to make a video because I've been changing around a lot of my stuff in my setup, and I've actually moved my setup from my room to my dining room, and I made some improvements. Some of y'all may not have known about because I don't really post much on Twitter. I haven't been able to lately, but I made some improvements, some additions also, and I got some more additions on the way. So if y'all want to go ahead and take a ride with me, I can show y'all what's up in my setup right now. Let's take a look. Okay, so as you can see, there are some obvious things that are completely different about my setup. I'm going to go over the reasons why I added these things and why I have it set up the way I do and why I moved it to a dining room. So let's go ahead and start from the left. From the left, you can see I do have a new PC. This is the Corsair 280X, the Crystal 280X. I set it up pretty hastily. I actually plan on reviewing this. This is a system that I've been wanting to build actually for the longest. I have a mini ITX board in there, and I've been wanting to do a small form factor build, but I really hadn't had a chance to. Now this ain't the ideal mini ITX case, but I mean, I like the way it looks. It's a Corsair product and it matches what I got over there with the all white and black aesthetic. So nothing like some good old RGB to go along with it. I've been looking at ways to differentiate it from everybody else's build that I've seen. Not too many people have this case, but I've seen reviews and stuff online, and I actually plan on reviewing it too, like I said. So a review for this is coming, so stay tuned for that. I actually added a Google Home. I freaking love this thing. Hey Google, who am I?
I remember you saying it's
Yeah, I gotta change the name. Anyways, I added a Google Home. I freaking love it. I use it pretty much every day. I only got it yesterday, but I have been using it pretty substantially since I've gotten it. And I love that thing, I really do. It's pretty cool. I got some home automation things on the way for my setup. Actually, it's not for the whole home, but just for my desk area. And yeah, so let's move on to the monitor. I still have the same ultra wide LG monitor. It's the 29 UC88 29-inch ultra wide curve monitor. It's a pretty good gaming monitor. I like it. It works for me. It may not work for everybody else. People want higher refresh rates, but for me, I'm a good gamer, so it don't matter to me. So as you can see, I got some different RGB LED lights back behind my desk. Those are some 50/50 LED lights. They actually are controlled with a Bluetooth app on my phone, and it's pretty cool. I like it. I played around with it a little bit, and it's cool for the most part. You know, I like what it is. I like what it does. So I had to add those LEDs for some ambient lighting and stuff like that. So same K65 Corsair keyboard RGB. Like the keyboard is trusty. I do not plan on changing it anytime soon. Maybe with probably like the K70 Platinum or K95 Platinum, I mean. But I want the silver one. It's a bad boy. Up here, there is the Entities AI Prismatic, I think is what it's called, keyboard. And I got this one hooked up to my editing rig over here. So whenever I want to do editing and everything, I use this keyboard. Whenever I want to do gaming, I use this keyboard. So that's why I have two keyboards on my desk. Most people are going to question me, why you got two keyboards? Well, that's why. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with my desk in a later portion of this video. Here I do have the same mouse and mouse pad, the M65 mouse and the MM800, I think it is, the Polaris mouse pad. It's the RGB mouse pad. Everything's controlled through Corsair Link, so, or IQ now. I use IQ. It's much better, more seamless software to use for integrating all your RGBs and the different colors and stuff like that. I did add a headphone stand. This is the Corsair, I can't remember the model number, but it's the Corsair, I think it's like the H1000, some kind of crazy number, but it's the Corsair RGB headstand is what it is. This headstand actually has a 7.1 surround sound output. So I actually plug my headphones into this now, and I tell you, it's a definite noticeable difference. I really like the way it looks on my desk. It fits the whole RGB aesthetic, and you know, RGB really ain't my thing really. but I just wanted to show off the color spectrums and stuff of everything on my desk. I'm more of a black and white person, so I did have everything set to white on here. But it does have the RGB illuminated Corsair logo. Then the base of it actually lights up at the bottom, which is actually pretty cool, and I like that and everything. So what I have plugged into them are the V-Moda Crossfade M100 headphones. These headphones are a freaking beast. I love them. They aren't necessarily gaming headphones, but they do have a boom mic attachment that I actually have hooked up to them. Not Corsair, V-Moda sells them on their website. I would definitely advise you to look into these headphones. They're some of the best headphones I've ever used, and I've used a plethora of headphones. So let's move on to Blanco. Everybody knows Blanco. If you watched my video, you saw me actually building this thing, and I got the name from Iconic Mods. You guys should check him out on YouTube and check out his Twitter, because he's a pretty cool guy. I like him. You know, he's been pretty social. We speak every so often and everything. So shout out to Iconic Mods for giving me the name for the project. I had something totally different, but Blanco definitely fits the bill. So let's move over to the right. I added my box collection. You know, everybody has their boxes if we're gamers. And, you know, we build PCs and things like that. We all have our collections and stuff of boxes that we keep as trophies or mementos or just decoration pieces. Mines are more mementos and decoration pieces because I remember everything I've ever built for anybody and everything I've ever built for myself personally. So up here you can see I have my motherboard and processor boxes. I actually have this one in my Corsair Crystal 280X build, and I have this one right here. You can't really tell what it is, but it's the Asus it's the X370F gaming motherboard. This one right here, I do still have this motherboard, but the LED shorted out on me. Not too happy about that because I really love this board. But yeah, and here I have the Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 1700, the 5 1600, and then I have the 1600X right here. So yeah, let's move on to what I got down here. You know, I see motherboard box or graphics card boxes, then a lot of Corsair accessories. I'm obviously a big Corsair fanboy. Then I got some Intermax stuff down here from when Intermax, you know, let me build something for them. So that's really about it. That's really about it with all my setup and everything and what I have going on. But I do have some more improvements coming. I have some smart bulbs and some smart LEDs coming to hook up to the whole setup, and everything will be automated. You know, I can turn off the lights, you know, through Google Home. I can do everything I want to do pretty much through Google Home. Cable management, you know, there's a lot to be desired. Go ahead and give you a look at my horrendous mess down there. There's a lot to be desired down there, and that's coming. The fix for that's coming Friday. I have some cable management tools and everything coming. So that's my setup, guys. If you guys liked my setup, or if you guys have any advice on how I can improve my setup, you know, drop me a comment in the comment section below. I'm always willing to hear what you guys have to say. I definitely listen to my subscribers, and I'm always willing to engage in conversation with everybody. So shoot me a comment if you guys like what I did. Subscribe to my channel. My desk setup is actually pretty decent right now. I'm going to actually expand my desk out. I'm going to do one of the IKEA hacks, you know, to build my desk out. I'm going to get the tabletop or the countertop and the two Alex drawer units, you know, the typical setup everybody on YouTube uses. So drop me a like, drop me a subscribe to my channel. Let me guys know what you think about my setup and everything, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video. Peace.